Hello guys, how you doing? Just playing a bit of POW on the old NES there, and I was just using my Nintendo Max pad, which I picked up a few days back. And when I picked up the pad, a couple of guys left some comments asking for me to do an impressions video if possible, just to give them an idea of whether the pad's any good. So this is my impressions video. I thought I'd just let you know what I think of it. So I've been playing with it for a couple of days on several games like Mario 2, a bit of Batman, Life Force, Turtles, you know, all the games I've been picking up recently, POW as well. So first of all, we'll do a comparison. So you have the regular NES pad, which is obviously your bog standard rectangular pad, which has a D-pad, A and B buttons, start and select. Very simplistic, very easy to use, you can't go wrong. Then you have the Nintendo Max pad, which as you can see is a completely different design. It has extra long arms, so it's much more comfortable in the hand. As you can see, you can grip it perfectly. Absolutely fantastic. It has your A and Bs, it has two turbo buttons, and it has start and select, so that's pretty bog standard. The thing that makes this completely different is this part here. You have a D-pad on the outside for left, right, up and down on the black part, and then the red part in the middle is a disc, which you probably can't see as easily on the camera, but it slides around like that. And what you do, you use it the same way you would use a D-pad basically, you just move it to the left, right, up or down. The only thing I will say is I found that you have to really force it over sometimes to get it to move. It doesn't feel natural. Me personally, I prefer to use the outer ring D-pad. I know Sandom Todd has said the same thing, that he can't get on with the disc. I think Vidium plays with the disc, so obviously he knows what he's doing. Yeah, I just find it a bit awkward. The only downside to this pad so far I found is the disc, because when you're playing the games I find it automatically, even if you want to use a D-pad, your thumb will automatically locate itself on the disc, and it's a bit confusing because it's like you're trying to use two different control systems at once, and I don't really think that's a very wise move by Nintendo. Whoever designed this didn't think it through, but that's a minor thing. The positives are quite simply the fact you've got longer arms which have a grip on the back there, which it just makes it super comfortable. And priority number one for me has got to be the fact that this cable is in the centre of the joypad at the top, so it doesn't interfere or get in the way. And as you can see, you can grip it like a modern day console joypad. It's extremely comfortable. The minor gripe I had with the original NES pad was simply that this wire is on the left hand side. Why is it not in the centre? I don't understand that, because I find, and maybe it's just from using modern controllers, that automatically my fingers go on the top there, and obviously this wire is now in the way of my left finger, and I find it extremely annoying when I'm trying to play games. It puts me off. I also find, because it's a rectangular joypad, it's very solid, there's no ergonomics to it, and my thumb gets knackered when I'm using the D-pad. It really tires my thumb out quite badly. So yeah, I mean that's what I think anyway. I mean overall I think the Max pad, given time, I will get used to the disc, and I'll just forget about it and be able to use the D-pad. And I think on a comfort level it is far superior to the original NES pad. So it's a personal choice. I think it's basically, if you want comfort, buy the Max and try and suffer the disc and see if you can get used to using the disc based system, or if not, use the outer ring D-pad like me and Sandom Todd, which as I say is incredibly difficult to do, but you will get used to it. I'm getting better as I use it more anyway. And then if you're not too sure about the disc and you think, oh no, that's going to drive me crazy, then I would recommend just sticking with the traditional NES pad, because you can't go wrong. It is uncomfortable, it does give you a thumb ache and the wire gets in the way of my finger, but it's still a great controller. So it's personal preference really, I think. But there you go guys, that's my impressions of the Nintendo Max. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it's helped you make a decision one way or the other, and I'm going to get back to a bit of POW.